Are you opening a new restaurant? Before you unlock your doors, you cannot forget your digital presence. I'm Ida from Marqii, and here are 8 digital steps to take before your grand opening. Number 8, claim and set up your Google business profile. Before your opening, get on Google and create your listing. Now, as long as you set an opening date, Google will push your listing live about 90 days before that opening date with an opening soon banner. And what you'll want to do is upload photos, add a description, set your hours of operation, and include your website link, your menu link, and your phone number. All of this information is going to let your community know you're coming soon and build hype around your opening. Number 7, get listed everywhere on the web. While Google is definitely important, make sure you're on all of the core publishers as well. Thinking Yelp, Facebook, Apple, OpenTable or Resi if you're taking reservations. And we know it's difficult to get your listings live across as many publishers as possible. And that's what we do here at Marqii. So we're happy to work with you to get you on our extended publisher network as well. And the main important piece of information here is consistency. So thinking of your name, your address, your phone number, all of these things should match exactly, and this will help you ultimately with discoverability and getting found online. Number 6, add your menus, specials, and ordering links. The majority of guests like to know what they're going to order before they get in your restaurant. So it's incredibly important to make sure that Google has your menu, that they have access to your website and your ordering link, especially when we're looking on the menu front. But if you give them the menu in a structured form, like when you go to a Google listing, sometimes you'll see a picture or you'll see the menu tab, and that's where the menu is actually written out. According to Google, 84% of your users are looking up your menu before they're making a decision on where to try a new restaurant. So make sure you're adding your menus, your menu images, specials, ordering links, and especially your attribute to your menu and your listing. So all of this information is going to make sure that when someone's searching pizza or burger near me, that you're going to pop up in their search. Number 5, build a buzz on social media. Now, I know we've talked about all the work it takes to set up your listings and everything about your business digitally before you open your doors. And work isn't always fun, but it can be, right? And that comes down to your social media. This is an opportunity to tell your story, reach your audience, and really make a connection with your guests. They want to feel like they're in the doors with you, getting everything set up and ready, and be excited that you're going to be a new staple in their community. So don't be afraid to film staff introductions, construction videos of the building in progress, and don't forget to tag your location. So make sure you're including key information like your business name, the city that you're going to be opening in, as well as potentially some menu highlights that guests can expect to see when they come to visit when your doors are open. And the fun fact here is that you can focus on content creation and editing on your time, because with Marqii, we can help you schedule your posts. That way you can work in the schedule that works for you, and Marqii will handle the rest. Number 4, respond to early reviews. Yes, responding to your reviews even before you're open can really show your guests that you care, right? That you're taking the time out of your day to respond to someone who has made the effort to leave you a positive review. And even if they've left a review that may not be as positive as you'd like, guests are more likely to support businesses that respond to negative reviews. Guests are more likely to support you when they know that you've taken the time to make things right. And responding to your reviews is also a great way to show the publishers that you are an active, reputable business. And that's also going to be able to help more guests find you online. Number 3, update your holiday and special hours. There's a misconception that you only need to update your holiday hours when you're closed, but actually you want to let the listing sites know when you're going to be open. And that way your guest can look at your business, confirm that you're open, and then that saves them a phone call to your store asking the simple question of, hey, are you open today? And you definitely don't have to wait until the last minute to make these changes. With Marqii, you're more than welcome to hop into the dashboard, set your holiday hours as soon as you know if you're going to be open and closed. And that way you can focus on what really matters in the holidays. Number 2, make sure your website is launch ready. We've already talked about how the majority of your guests are going to look you up online before they decide to walk through the door. Your website is their first impression of who you are. This is an opportunity to tell your story and really highlight what your business is all about. Another key value add here is the fact that all of the publishers that we've talked about so far are going to cross reference your website. They're going to check to see if what you've told them is how you're accurately representing yourself online. So you need to make sure that your name, your phone number, your address, and your hours match exactly what you're sending these publishers as well. And this will also help you with your search rankings and your discoverability. And of course, make sure you're doing what you can to be mobile friendly. And it's very easy to lose the attention of your guests. And you want to make sure that there's nothing that's slowing them down from knowing who you are and making the decision to walk through your doors. Number 1, train your team on your digital presence. Restaurants are a team sport, and everyone should know how to play the game. Ultimately, your digital presence is a virtual representation of who you are. And so you want to make that a seamless transition for when your customers walk through the door. It's really important here that everyone knows what promotions are we advertising online? What publishing sites are we live on? And how are we talking about our holiday hours, our events, where we are ordering? All of this makes it a lot easier for your guests when they come in and have specific questions around maybe an Instagram post or an event that they've seen on your Google listing. The smoother the handoff between online and in person, the better the guest experience. Opening a restaurant is hard work, but by following these steps, you can make a great first impression before your guests even take their first bite. Marqii helps hospitality businesses get found online and help their customers ultimately make a decision. We do that through helping support your listing management, review response, social media, looking at analytics, all from a single dashboard and a single source of truth. If this is something that interests you, let's book a demo and we're happy to talk you through it.